Oh. Meow. I can hear it, right?
1, 2, 3, spill the tea.
Spill the tea.
Wrong channel. What is this? What is this? What is this chip?
Yeah, it's like extra flavoring.
Is that a chip? I thought it was a piece of like lemon.
Oh, it's a lemon, yeah.
Oh, it is?
Me amo Winson.
Okay, ready? Let's start it.
Oh, yeah? Yeah?
3, 2, 1.
I missed
Let's just
it.
do one clap. Let's just do one clap. Just single person clap. Cause I need.
Wait, so is
Okay.
Quinn doing the intro?
3,
Quinn
2, 1. I'll introduce her.
Okay.
Welcome back to another episode of Bring Your Own Tea, where we share stories about our lives, our opinions, and what's brewing in our lives. And this week we have a new guest. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Quinn.
I literally asked her to write her name, and she
My name is right there.
wrote a
And some
duck.
doodles.
She drew a duck. What's your association with the duck?
I don't know where to start.
Is it a long story?
It's like a nickname from like her family.
yeah. Because my lips is kind of like a duck. My mom was like, "You look like a duck. You look like a duck from the bottom up."
Wait, you gotta use
Wait,
the chips.
whose laugh was that? That was kind of loud.
I know, that was my laugh. Oh, like that. Like that.
You the kind
Yeah.
Can you say like how you met each of us?
That man's my. I won't go into details.
So far away.
Oh, TMI.
Do y'all feel the tension?
We just lost like half our viewers. They were holding out hope for me.
Comment down below where you think he is.
Winson, I met him. When did I meet you?
Wait, we met at Silver Factory.
No, the board game.
Just kidding.
Was that 2 months ago?
Board game was a long time ago.
It was a while ago.
Like he came
a
the first one.
A few months ago.
Cherise came on the second one.
I met him at like a board game day that Dan hosted, and then Cherise, I met you at another board game day
When Winson wasn't here.
when Winson was here. So I met you guys on separate occasions.
Yeah.
And then Dan, I met you a while ago
At the pho place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Back
she was
in-
hungover after her birthday party.
Oh right, it was right after my birthday. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we know each other through a mutual friend.
Yeah. We also went to the same college, but we didn't know each other. So
So I think what we wanted to know from our last episode is how Cherise's Hinge profile is doing so far. There was one guy on there that was a walking red flag. So I want to hear an update from Cherise on how that conversation's going or where that's going.
honestly, I actually missed out on everything about her.
That was after after you left.
I went to the airport.
It was an outtake. It is the unfiltered version.
That was after many Long Island iced teas. So
yeah.
we got the down low of Cherise's, her taste in Hinge guys.
Yeah.
Rich made fun of me for liking a guy's profile that said he can deadlift 300 pounds.
A bench press.
Or bench press. I don't.
That's impressive.
It means the same thing to me.
That's a completely different muscle.
I ended up unmatching that guy because he roasted me so hard.
Wasn't the rule not to match anyone?
No, we were supposed to match for her.
We were supposed to match for
today.
her.
Excuse me.
Damn, ducky, making ducky noises.
Quack, quack.
I didn't know. Literally pick up every single sound.
I was really curious. I was really excited for May to come today. Because
Our Burmese
Yeah.
member that you forgot about last time.
And our Japanese.
We're missing two people today. Burmese and Japanese.
Japanese.
It was supposed to be, and then we're also missing Korean
guest.
Jenny.
They're not guests.
Official.
Member.
Permanent member.
We're supposed to have a full house today, but that's Monday.
It's kind of hard to coordinate with all of us.
Yeah, and it's raining. So we had one of our friends, one of our members' birthday party this week. So
I forgot that was this week.
okay.
Last weekend was
week.
so long. The weekend just felt so long.
It's because we went all out on Friday night. I feel like
It was like a
we had Saturday and
marathon.
Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what did y'all do? Why am I the only one talking, guys?
Okay, they need more
Guys,
shots.
Yeah, they need more shots.
So Gov Ball was this weekend, and that was fun. I went to all 3 days, and I went out every single night,
Yeah.
and I'm still alive.
Honestly,
Who was your favorite?
Wait, did you
act?
post game yet?
Oh, one.
I did actually. I mean, actually,
Your
does that
first
even
post
count?
game?
What? Okay, how would you just describe a post game? Does it have to be in a certain setting?
It's just like after the main thing is over, which usually ends like 3, 4 a.m. maybe.
Okay, well, golf ball ended at like before 10.
I mean,
You would need to
Masting-
go to something after.
So golf ball was the pregame.
Go Bowl was basically the pregame.
I thought Masting was his post game.
Oh yeah, you went to Masting after.
Yeah,
and
and
then
then we
you
went
went.
to
You came with us to
Freehold.
Freehold.
Yeah,
Post game.
But then after Freehold, you need to go to a
Somewhere.
post game.
Richard's house.
You need to be at someone's apartment.
Yeah, my apartment.
So close to getting the trifecta.
Oh my god.
Back to balcony.
All right, we gotta run it back then. We gotta do a post game sometime.
Well, what's impressive is how many places Cherise went this weekend.
Yeah, Cherise, tell us
Can you
about your
recap?
weekend.
Can you recap?
That is true. So it all started Thursday. That's when my weekends usually start, if not Wednesday. So Thursday, I had a birthday dinner where we did lots of baijiu shots, right, Dad?
That was
That was
disgusting.
Yo, you guys
terrible.
got Baijiu
That shit
shots?
was gross.
And then after that, we went to a pregame for Dabin, but it was someone else's birthday as well. So then, and then after that, I went to a third pregame actually, and I drank a bit more there.
Is that called pregame or is that postgame at that
That's
point?
the third pregame.
No, no, that's still
That's
pregame.
pregame.
Because they're pre-gaming
'Cause
for
we
the
still
show.
didn't go to
Dabin.
the show.
So the game is a game is a show.
So there's like no limits to how many pre-games or post-games you can have?
No, of course not.
Well, there should only be one post game.
But there could be
Ideally.
multiple pre-games.
Really?
So anything that happens during that day is a pre-game. Or
Before the game.
Before the actual event
Okay.
is the pregame.
The event is the game.
All right.
The whole thing was Thursday.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
just
God.
Thursday. So I did the dinner where we started drinking, and then I went to a birthday / pregame, and then I went to a second pregame, and then I went to Dabin,
Yeah.
and then I. Just
Mind you, dinner
kept
was
drinking.
at 7.
Yeah. Did you post-game after Dabin?
No, I did have to work, but I was a little bit hungover, but I still worked on Friday.
Oh god.
And then Friday, I went to May's birthday,
Yeah.
and she'll hopefully be on the next episode.
She won't be.
What?
She's going somewhere next week.
She's swerving you like how she swerved on Hinge. We'll get to how they meet.
Why do you got why do you gotta roast? Why is she roasting me so much today?
Okay, so after May's birthday, we celebrated all together. We were all there. So that was very fun because we took a team shot, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We had like
Team shot.
Soju and Maknae.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I went to Res,
Mm-hmm.
where we had a lot of fun.
Did you find your coat?
Oh, I did not get my jacket back. So I actually lost my jacket on one of the pre-games on Thursday. And since then, it has been Sisterhood of the traveling
Oh
jacket.
god.
Wait, I thought Winston had it last.
No.
I forgot to
Another
bring
jacket.
it.
Another jacket.
Oh, another
Oh,
one.
another
Yeah,
one?
another one.
You lost another jacket on Thursday, you saying?
No, it's the same jacket.
Oh.
It's in the same
white
missing
one?
jacket. Yeah, that's the white one that's been making rounds.
It's literally right there. Or like right
It's
there.
yeah, it's right over there. I forgot to bring it.
Oh, okay. I can grab it later.
The story of your jacket.
Man, it was so funny. Like throughout the night, you guys are sharing the jacket.
It was just passed around. Cherise, why did you leave the jacket in the first place?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you didn't want to take it to your next place, probably.
Yeah, because
To
I
Res
knew
or
I was
whatever?
going to Res, and it was going to be. It was a sold out show, so
She knew she
I
couldn't.
knew it was gonna
she
be
couldn't
hot.
hide too much skin, you know, because she.
because I'm single.
Yeah.
She's enjoying herself.
So thank you guys for taking care of the jacket.
I'm surprised you guys all forgot about it.
Dude, it's literally on my chair.
You guys saw each other yesterday too.
I totally forgot about it.
So maybe we should segue to my question.
Yeah.
what
Because I
was
feel
But
like.
wait, let's take another shot before we segue.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'm too sober right now.
You had a question this entire time. You didn't ask it,
Yeah.
bruh.
All right. Let's. All right.
Oh,
Everyone's cups. I'm gonna pour into this thing.
Wait.
1, 2, 3. Spill the tea.
Cheers.
We're brewing up some Long Island iced tea again this
gosh.
week.
We need to stop having snacks. I've
Let's
just been
look
eating this entire time.
Let's look at this, guys. What does this look like?
Lemonade.
Lemonade.
I thought it was
yeah.
lemonade.
Is it not?
But I said it's Long Island iced tea, but without the Coke. Yeah,
But
this is
doesn't
the
Long
alcohol.
Island iced tea supposed to have iced tea?
No, it's Coke.
No.
It's all the alcohol and then lemon and honey. And
Wait, I want to try without the Coke.
Okay,
No,
good
you don't
luck.
want that. That's what I drank before.
You might want to take a shot of it.
You know what that looks like? It looks okay. I'll do it in a shot. You guys ever drink like honey lemon tea when you're like sick?
I hear you, Cherise.
Oh, there's a crumb in here. That's gross.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll cut it out.
Yeah. That actually
that?
kind of tastes
Oh,
like the Baiju.
Are you
Shit is
serious?
gross.
Honestly, Baiju, like it tastes like gross, but it didn't really.
Wait,
Dude,
where
it
did
burns.
you guys get that?
We were at
Cafe China?
Chinese restaurant.
China Cafe.
Oh, you got it at a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, for May's birthday?
Yeah.
Everyone's getting wasted on Baijiu.
Oh, what was
There goes my vacuum.
All right. So the question is, what would you name this chapter of your life?
This
Oh.
chapter.
Peace?
Isn't that TikTok trend?
Is it? I just saw it on
seen
Instagram.
Oh, I seen it on TikTok.
Because I feel like Cherise's is like bender period.
I can see that.
My bender phase.
It's my rat
Fender,
girl
Fender.
summer.
Wait, what?
Feral girl summer.
Rat girl.
Damn.
Delusional girl summer.
I'm pretty sure Hot Girl Summer was kind of like the same idea, wasn't it? But
Yeah,
you,
kinda
but then,
like
but then
Hot
you
Girl
were like
Summer.
Rat Girl Summer.
You're like your first year in New York.
Feral
That's like
girl summer.
Feral Rat Summer.
first year in New York is like the feral summer.
Yeah.
How long do you think this is gonna last? This phase in your life?
I said until Labor Day.
Labor Day.
Because that's after summer.
But you started this in the wintertime.
That is true.
Yeah.
But I
It
still
usually
had
dies
new-
down after it gets a little bit colder.
Wait, Cherise, when did you move here again?
I moved here in December of last year.
Oh, I also moved like beginning of last year, so it was
Winter.
like January, winter time.
Yeah.
That was also quite feral. The first few months, it was like dead winter, snowing, but we went out every
I
weekend.
don't think it matters. I think it's just something that you go through as long as you come to New York.
That's like my first summer in New York too.
Yeah.
Going
I feel
out
like
like every day.
your first however long first year in New York
Yeah.
is like you go crazy,
Mm-hmm.
but then you hit winter and you slow down, you get cuffed up,
Yeah.
then you get a little depressed because you're not doing anything anymore. But then spring comes around.
Why are you looking at me
And
dead in
you're-
the eye?
Tell
you're-
your story right
And
now.
you're like, I'm ready to get feral again.
Oh, no.
I'm ready to go crazy. Like the winter's finally over, and it all starts
Oh
again.
God! Do you guys want to go out on Friday?
Yeah, let's go out on Friday.
Where are we going?
Anywhere.
Comment down below where we should go.
If this video makes it out on
This
by
video is
Friday.
like 3 weeks later.
First person who comments, we're gonna go wherever you say.
What about you guys? The rest. Of the
Dan
group?
gets feral at Pocha.
I do.
Yeah, you do.
I did.
Dude, I went to
You
Pocha last
usually do.
night.
We
Oh
went
my
to
gosh, we went to Pocha last
Pocha's
night.
house.
I totally forgot we did that.
Which ones did you guys go to?
We went to Pocha 32.
Oh my gosh.
So
The
typical.
classic
Hold on, last night
Pocha
was
32.
Crazy. Like it was golf ball, and then afterwards I was like, we were already like, so we took edibles, and then we were like, okay, we're gonna go to where did we go? Nanxiang Xiaolongbao in Flushing. So we ate there, and I was like, okay, time to go home. But then we went to Spot Dessert after that, so we got more desserts, and I totally forgot that happened because I
Yeah.
didn't take a picture of it.
In Flushing
And
or-
yeah, in Flushing.
Oh.
And after that, they were like, let's go to K-Town. Like, what? So we went to Pocha 32. There was like, K-Town was pretty empty. But we were like, we
I
were
wonder
there.
why. It's Sunday night.
But yeah, in case you didn't know, Pocha 32 opens till like 2 a.m. on Sunday nights.
But
I
it was
heard-
still
I-
full.
It was still pretty crowded.
I heard that they reused their watermelons at.
That's what I
Pocha
heard too.
32, Yeah.
What?
So we used to order that all the time, and then once I heard that, I haven't been back.
Good thing we ordered.
Comment down below your
Region
thoughts.
Road.
He's the initiator.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
Just the
What I heard
watermelon?
too.
Like, what about the pineapple?
I don't know. Maybe just like all the fruit drinks.
But can you imagine like them holding up all those watermelons in the back
You really think they use like a new watermelon for every order?
single time? It just doesn't
That's
make
a
sense.
lot.
Should.
They get really crowded too. So
'Cause I'm sure they don't use the whole entire watermelon to make that one drink. It's mostly probably soju.
I've seen some
Yeah.
people put that watermelon on their head.
oh yeah. I've seen those pictures too.
So there's a potential of drinking lice when we're drinking that watermelon soju. Anyway.
Yeah.
Nothing's confirmed.
Okay.
But is that gonna stop you from
Allegations.
ordering?
Allegations. No, I'm still
yeah,
getting
that's
it.
not gonna stop it.
I'm still getting it. Have you guys tried making it yourselves?
I think I tried it once.
Oh,
yeah,
that would be
once.
fun.
It's so good.
Cherise is like,
It's so much
she
better.
looks so
'cause you can-
disgusted right now.
You can control how much soju you put in it.
Yeah.
Way better.
I'm rethinking all the times I've gone to Pocha 32.
How many times have you gone there over the past 6 months?
I lost count, but
Okay.
enough where I am concerned.
And you always get the watermelon there.
Sometimes it's a cantaloupe, but I'm sure if they reused the watermelon,
don't
they
think that makes
probably
any difference.
reused.
Cantaloupe's a little harder to put on your head, I guess.
so you're safe.
a little
You're
bit
safe.
safer.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite Pochas or Pocha? I realized also watching this video, my English is really, really bad. It's terrible. It's terrible. Why does no one tell me?
Good thing you're the editor.
My grammar is so off.
My favorite Pocha
Yeah.
is Silver Factory.
Oh.
Because you know the owner and you get free drinks.
And we had an experience there together. So
Yeah, yeah.
memories.
That was the first
That's
time that everyone was there.
The memory factor. And then
Yeah. The original members.
Yeah, yeah.
it's also like, I feel like it's one of the only Pochas in like Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. June, right? That's the owner.
Yeah.
He's really nice.
He's very nice. Very solid spot. You can book venue events and stuff. That's where we went for May's birthday.
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
can find our Polaroid there, I'll buy you a shot.
Yeah, we couldn't find
Dude,
I
we're
could-
really hyping up June and
We
Silver
tried to
Factory
find
right
it all
now.
night. I
Yeah,
didn't
I
see
Yeah.
it.
Oh wait, we
Yeah,
have a picture
and we
there
have a
now.
new one on the wall.
Yeah, so if you go, the bathroom on the left, between that wall, there's a picture with BYOTea on it. It's not all of us though. It's just me.
literally 1/4 of the members.
It was a really cute photo, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I would have stolen it, honestly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, now you know where it's at.
I want to come back just to check if it's still there.
It's probably
Because it's like
I
pretty
hope it's
easy
still
to
there.
like take off.
Yeah, by
Yeah.
her. She's gonna take it.
What if you guys
Because I
get
have a
a...
crush on you.
What's the name of this chapter of your life?
Wait, he said peace, right?
Peace?
I was just mentioning about the TikTok. That's what it says. Like, it's like peace.
No, what's yours though?
Mine? It's pretty calm.
Calm?
That's not different from peace.
Calm?
Yeah, peaceful. Very content.
Winson, what's this chapter of your life?
This chapter in my life, growth.
Growth.
That's a nice one.
Because I feel like I'm still in my early 20s and I'm like getting my career started here, even though I don't have to be here. It's like fully remote job.
Yeah.
Are you early 20s or you mid 20s?
Depends on how
What
you
is
want
that?
to.
What is that?
Whoa,
That's
are we
mid-20s.
exposing my age right now?
Oh, no. We'll cut that out.
Bleep,
No
bleep.
personal information.
He just turned 20 something, you know?
Are we all 20 something? Wait, hold on.
No, we're not all 20 something.
Cut.
But yeah, I say growth because I feel like I'm learning a lot right now, and it's just like there's a lot of things where it's like I've done a lot of things as well. I've experienced a lot of things in life in New York, but there's still things I can improve on, and I realize that. So I realize my flaws and realize what I need to work on. So this stage is growth. This era of my life.
Love that. This
Yeah.
is very mature for a Maknae.
Oh,
Right,
thank you,
right?
thank you.
Yeah, what was I doing in 20?
Oh, Dan, you gotta. I think you gotta tell everyone what Maknae is.
Oh, Maknae is basically the youngest person.
So like if we were like a K-pop group,
Yeah.
the Maknae
Winson
would be
would
like
be-
I love.
there's like a
K-pop
role.
group.
There's like a role of the Maknae. It's like they're usually like the cuter one that
Yeah.
everyone takes care of.
Yeah.
So who would be the face of the group?
Oh, the leader.
Mm.
Oh, Cherise wants us to say her name. Cherise
Who's the
is
leader?
waiting for us to say her name.
Who's the rapper? Who's the lead vocalist? Who's the dancer?
She did switch the spot to become the center.
Cherise took the center mic.
Cherise for the leader.
yeah. She's
Center
the
mic.
leader of the group.
She'd literally be like, oh, I want to sit over there.
We were setting up and Cherise was like, "Oh, that's my seat."
I'm gonna sit here.
I don't think I'm the leader.
Yeah, she's not.
actually.
She's the visual.
Oh,
The
yeah.
visual.
Yeah,
I
you got the
can
looks.
do
You got the
visuals.
looks.
I think we are the visuals.
I'm okay with that.
You know, if you say someone's a visual, they have no talent.
Oh.
Ooh.
Why are you looking at me? I didn't say that.
I'm brewing the tea right now. I'm brewing the tea.
So this is a show where we brew our own
you
tea.
don't have to be just a visual, you know. You can be the visual and the leader.
Okay.
And the lead vocalist and the lead dancer.
Exactly. All in one.
That's just the
I'm gonna lead
one
the
person
group.
K-pop group.
Be a solo
It's just
artist.
Cherise in this group.
It's not even K-pop group. It's like solo.
It's a solo artist.
Wait, if we were Blackpink, Dan would be Chisu.
Who's Jisoo?
Oh my god.
Exactly.
I thought you were a fob, but I gotta take this back.
Wait, I love Jisoo though.
She's the visual.
Wait, hold on. She's the visual and her English isn't the best.
That's what I
So-
meant. Her English is not the best.
Aren't like other members like not like they are all foreign?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Rose is from
Australia.
New Zealand, right?
Oh, maybe.
No, Australia. No, Jenny lived in New Zealand, and then Lisa's from Thailand.
Yeah.
and
I don't know
then
anything
you're
about
the
it.
Korean Jisoo. Wait, do any of you have like biases for Blackpink? like favorite member?
I actually saw them live last year.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I saw them at Coachella. It was amazing.
Oh, I feel like I like Lisa live because I feel like she has a lot of energy and her.
She's such a
she can really
badass.
dance. Yeah.
She's really like badass.
Yeah.
I feel like initially I like Jenny and Lisa because like they're more like, I guess, more popular. But then I gravitated more towards Rose. She just
I've
seems
heard
like,
that.
She just seems like funny and like whatever.
Who's Rose? I know Rose Pasta.
What?
Cherise, do you know what they're talking about?
It's the blonde one, right?
Yeah.
She's blonde now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to look
the
it up
blonde
now.
one.
She's the one who she's.
Has
I
she
feel like
always
she's-
been blonde? Has she also always been blonde?
I don't think so. I feel like she's like also like kind of like the spokesperson for Blackpink. I feel like she's always like speaking for them.
Is that the?
She has the Australian accent.
I'm pretty sure she's from New Zealand. No?
I think Jenny grew up in New Zealand, or she lived in New Zealand. But then
Comment
Rosé's
comment
from
Go-
Australia.
comment where they're from.
Yeah,
You
I-
just need to
fact
like
check us.
tag
let us know
Blackpink.
if we're right. I just watched the Blackpink
yeah.
documentary on Netflix, so
I feel like
I think I'm right.
ashamed.
but-
You just need to tag Blackpink in this video and it'll blow up.
I believe that he is a Blink, so I trust you.
What's a blink?
That's the.
That's Winson.
That's the
Is this
Blackpink
our
fan base.
Blackpink expert?
I got really into it because like after the Coachella show, I was like, dude, they're so good. But also, Jisoo's Flower. Do you know that song? It's like all over
It's a
TikTok.
TikTok song. I've heard of it on TikTok.
But
yeah.
Can you sing it for us?
because of that song, I became like a Jisoo bias. It's like the one where like they do like a lot of dog videos where they do the
That's like a
On
trend
TikTok?
with,
That's
with
also
that
a
song.
rave like glove.
Oh really?
yeah. We're not talking about raves right now, okay, Cherise? I know what you're talking about. like the.
Wait, so who are the other members? Like what's Winson and what's Cherise?
Wait, what?
Oh.
Blackpink only has
Blackpink.
4 members. We have 5 people here.
Wait, did you go to Coachella this year or
Yeah.
when the first time
This
they
year, this year.
performed? Oh.
So they headlined this year.
Okay.
I feel like
okay.
Cherise is
Yeah.
more like Jenny because she's like kind of quieter.
Jenny is.
And all of a sudden we're like, yo, you got to rap now. And then she's like, oh shit, okay.
Put me in. Can someone do the shot with me?
No, that's all you.
Dan will do it with you.
Danny's a little bit more.
Wait, let me kill mine too. Actually, this is disgusting.
Oh no.
I don't know why you chose to do that.
Woo.
I'm hurting for you.
What are other people's? It's like Road. We got
Feral Girl Summer.
Girl Summer. What about you two?
I say I'm gonna copy you on this one. I say peaceful.
He said calm,
Yeah.
so.
Oh, okay. Okay, mine's peaceful.
God.
I feel like I'm content with where I'm at.
Listening to me.
I feel like the peaceful people are those in happy relationships.
Everyone else is just feral.
There's no in between. You're either
That's how it
feral or
goes.
calm.
That's true. What about you, Richard? Do you agree with your?
He has to say calm now.
Yeah, if you say anything but peaceful, then it's like
Mine
dude,
come down.
Spiritual.
He's on a spiritual journey.
It's
We should take a shot for everyone who has been in a toxic relationship.
Isn't that everyone?
whoa.
I don't think there's enough
I'm good.
alcohol for that.
No, we got
Red. Red.
Not because of me. I'm just saying, like,
Oh God, she's going
Casamigo.
straight for the shot now.
Wait, so who has been in a toxic relationship?
Wait, let's
it's
see.
all relative.
How
though.
many relationships have we been on?
What are you counting from though? Because
Yeah.
like some people like consider their high school relationship as very solid relationship, but
If it was something that you got,
a few
you learned
years.
something out of, I guess.
you learn something from it, or wait.
I feel like you can learn a lot from even non-relationships, though.
Not one of those where you get dropped off at a mall and then you just hang out for
Yeah,
a bit
not
and then
like
come
that.
back home.
Oh, that's definitely like middle school.
How about we count a relationship as any time someone has asked, do you want to be my girlfriend or do you want to be my boyfriend?
No, that's way too many of that.
Dude, you can do so many of those in like middle school.
You can have
I've been
it
saying that
in
since
school.
the 4th grade.
Preschool.
Okay, Rich.
Clearly, you guys are more popular than
I
I
peaked in
thought.
4th grade. I was asking everyone that question.
Rich is rich in relationships.
Okay.
I think.
Are you ready to
Like-
go first? All right.
No. I was just gonna define like what a relationship is. But
Oh,
You
yeah.
can
I
go
like.
first.
Let's
Define
hear
the
the
relationship.
definition
Yes.
from Quinn.
But it's different from like high school. I feel like you can still count high school because I was in a long-term high school relationship.
Oh, me too.
I feel
Yeah.
like going off of Winston's word, if you felt growth from any relationship, you know, good or
yeah,
bad,
yeah.
that's basically like meaningful enough.
I think Cherise disagrees.
Yeah, because she's saying anybody who asked me to be the girlfriend, that's a relationship. So let me go back
No.
to kindergarten.
No, it's anyone that asked you and you agreed yes, and there was some form of emotional attachment.
I think you can
You
you can
can-
count what is a relationship.
you can make
It's
your own
yeah,
definition.
you can make your own
Okay,
definition.
Okay. I would say I've been in a one serious relationship.
Current one.
That I would no two.
Okay.
Yeah, I like previously, and that was 6 years. So, yeah, that's I mean,
We're all reflecting on that.
yeah.
Damn, so if we add up his age and do 6 years.
Bro, 6
shit.
years ago, I was I underage.
You're on the borderline.
Cherise,
That's not great.
what's your answer? You're like smiling, so I feel like you got something brewing.
Well, there's only been 2 relationships that I count. 3 where someone asked me if
So
I'd
she
be
was
their
counting them.
girlfriend, and I'd say yes because I took it seriously.
Hmm.
But 2 that I count officially. But even high school, I feel like my high school one was 3 years, so I still count that.
Winston, how about you?
Dude, that's hard.
I feel like we never talked about this before, so I'm very curious.
My relationships?
Or just like,
Yeah, you were targeting this at Winson.
Dang.
Now I want to know.
I want to know about
This whole
Maknae.
podcast was just made up just so you can hear this answer from Winson.
I need an excuse to learn no.
If we're talking about like growth, like if you actually like grew from a relationship and learned something, let's say like 3. 1 from high school,
Okay.
and then
I mean, high school wasn't that long for you, right?
still like a good chunk, like half a decade ago.
You seem so young.
But high school, and then 1 in college. That was like the most serious one I had. And then another one that was very short term, very international, but also like I feel like I learned a lot from that relationship. Yeah.
So how
3.
long did the international one, short term, work last? Or
It was like 2 months,
oh,
But that's
2
still
3 months. But like I feel like that one I had the most impactful like growth experience from it.
So it's
It's
not
like-
about the length.
Yeah, I don't think it's about the length. It's about like what you take away from what you experience with that person.
That's true.
Yeah.
No, I
So
do
like
agree.
that one, after that one, I was like, okay,
Okay, no more international.
no, it's not that. Like,
Logo
yes,
only.
international, but like no more like it's like
Long
I'm more serious
distance.
about like what I look for in a relationship now. That's why I'm not super active in like dating and stuff because it's like okay, like I don't see that for myself right now.
I think it's good.
That's why I feel like it all comes back to like me in my growth era. It's like I'm still growing, learning, and like learning what I like, what I don't like.
Yeah.
And from that relationship, I realized like it's like okay, right now it's like I don't see having a relationship right now as something that I need in my life. It's more so something that's like it's like if it comes along, it's like okay, I'll go with it.
I feel like I was a person that always needed like to be in a relationship, and then like when that 6-year relationship happened, and then when it ended, it literally felt like the world was coming down. Because like I didn't really make enough friends like during that time period, and I was literally just by myself in Georgia, where it's kind of hard to make new friends. Like I
Yeah.
said last week, I think that's when I like grew the most, especially like after I came to New York, and then I chose to kind of be single for a bit, kind of learn more about myself, like what I like doing, and then like just to spend more time with who I get along with and things like that. So I'm really appreciative of this group because I feel like I never really had a friend group in New York that I could always constantly go back to. And I think this is that group that I can always go back to. Because I knew all of you guys separately. I knew Quinn and Richard separately, Cherise separately, like Winson separately. So yeah, thank you
I've
guys.
actually met you in 2021 when you're like,
Well,
I guess
okay, we
rock
can talk
bottom.
about that. no.
When I'm saying he was always like, he was like very down to make friends, like yes to everything.
Yeah.
We're like, all right, let's book a last minute trip to Mexico. We're like, okay, let's go.
When I met her through my friend, and then they were like, oh, let's spend a month in Hawaii. And like, I was like, all right. And then I was very like conservative in terms of like what I spend. Because like I come from like wealth management background, so I was always in that mindset of like I need to save now. Yeah, like it kind of made a dent in my bank account, but like it was like one of the best trips that I can remember. And I think coming here, the best choice. That
you want to show off your tattoo? I was gonna ask. He was ready to show off his tattoo.
But yeah, respect to you for that, because I didn't know what I was doing when I was beep.
I mean, I'm not saying I know what I'm doing right now, but
I still don't know what I'm doing. It's okay.
it's a work in progress.
Yeah.
I feel like you find out that like no matter how old you get,
Yeah.
like they still don't have it figured out.
I think
Yeah.
it's about having a growth mindset. So you can grow at any point,
Yeah.
I believe.
My dad's in his 60s, and the people he works with are like 90.
Yeah.
And they're like making fun of him because he's such a baby. But to
Yeah.
me, he's like, oh, I'm so old. I'm this old guy. And he goes to work at this place, and they're all like, yo, look at you, little baby.
At 60. But yeah, sorry to sidetrack, but Richard,
Huh?
No, that was a good sidetrack story.
how many relationships have you been in? You thought you could
Oh.
escape from this question, but we're coming right back at you.
Back to the
For
point.
me, I feel like also didn't feel like I matured enough to like be able to give emotion to someone for like a long time.
Yeah.
Like high school, college. I feel like especially if you like grow up in like immigrant family, you're like very career focused. You're like, I need to make money, I need to do this and that. And then I always used to like fool myself into being like, oh, I need to get this promotion, I need to get this job, I need to do whatever.
Yeah.
But really looking back, I feel like I wish I would have like put more effort into some of my relationships, because I feel like I would probably count like maybe like 2 or 3 as like actual relationships. And then everything else like high school, college, I wouldn't even like count that almost. And I feel bad about that. I wish I would have like made more of an effort.
Do you know
Cherise wants us to set up her first Hinge date.
Yes. So after Rich brought up that I had a lot of red flags in who I was swiping for, I was going to give these guys the responsibility to swipe left or right or heart or X out the guys.
That's
But
a
then-
lot of trust you have for
Yeah,
that.
actually, I thought about it and I realized I didn't have that much trust, so I just swiped it myself. But I have not responded to anyone or initiated conversation, so you guys can choose out of the couple.
She made the decision when there's no other girls.
She needed someone to back her up, so which is why I'm here this week.
Yes, thank you, Quinn.
All right, so Cherise got one from this guy. He's the biggest red flag. First of all, he responded to one of her pictures and said she's a solid 4.7 out of 10 for achieving a blue steel look. And
That
he's-
kinda hurts
has
my
all this like
feelings.
feedback about how she has to pout her lips more.
I'm so mad for her right now.
Oh,
Check out the first episode
Boiling.
for Blue Steel Looks.
We're just critiquing this guy.
Yes.
We're just roasting this guy.
Here are some like red flags that I see. Right. First of all, he has this what he's looking for in a relationship set to long-term relationship, comma, open to short.
What does that even mean?
Okay.
That
He's open to whatever.
so that's a biggest bait, because like
That means like let me f around until I find the one.
you want to give him hope, but you're still open to the short. You want to keep that door open if you like some girl wants to like mess around.
Yeah.
So it's like the most like vague answer. It's not very clear like what he wants.
I feel like Hinge is like gearing towards the direction where it's like
Tinder's
making
going?
people question themselves more
Oh.
of like what they want.
Oh.
Because it's like they have the problem, or like they have the answers like, oh, long-term relationship but open to short, and they have like the short-term relationship open to long. It's like what exactly do you want then?
No, seriously. Like when it says short-term relationship, and also like I don't know what I'm looking for. Those
Yeah,
two things.
like I don't know what I'm looking for. It's like
When I was like on Hinge, when I was single, like those things confused me.
Like
Like
short-term relationship is clear. I feel like
Yours was clear, looking for friends.
they don't have it on intention. I'm sorry.
it was actually what he had it on his.
They don't have that on there.
Wait, don't they have one
He
where
was
it's like
trying to
looking for
stand
friends?
out, you know?
They do?
Is there one that's like looking for friends or something?
That's Bumble BFF.
Just kidding.
But also, what was he expecting with that response, though?
I'm not sure, because I think the worst way to hit on a girl is to insult them.
Yeah, that's like when you're in
Yeah.
grade school and
It's
you're like,
like-
insult the girl you like.
so.
Like,
Let's give our viewers some advice. Don't insult a girl when you're commenting on her Hinge profile.
I feel like unless it's like a really like nice, friendly banter.
I don't think anyone
was
has ever.
not-
It
That
was
wasn't
not-
nice though. That
it
wasn't
was-
nice. But just saying, like, if you want to insult a girl, which you shouldn't, I feel like it should be like more like a tease that's like playful.
Yeah.
Where they can respond and reciprocate and like, oh my gosh, like,
Yeah.
Look at that simple pleasure. Making sushi and cuddling.
But he's downtown Brooklyn, and that's hard to get to from Williamsburg.
But he's also 6 feet.
Oh, that means 5'11". Thank you very much.
You can't have
You're
it
right,
all,
you're right, you're
Cherise.
right.
You gotta choose one. Why are all these guys software engineers?
Well, I do like software engineers.
Tech
why I like
bros.
All right, Cherise, top three
I feel like
professions
The top three
Top
professions.
3 professions.
that you
That's a good one.
that you like to see in a profile.
Like that you would instantly like, all right, yes.
Entrepreneur.
Probably unemployed, so no. But I'm going to say software engineer is definitely a green flag. Doctor is okay too.
Which
Oh, yeah,
kind of
that's a
doctor?
bare minimum.
You're just listing
Okay.
like top incomes.
Doctor's just okay.
Yeah, if they go through like 8 years of school, yeah, that's all right.
What about dentist?
Yeah, that's fine.
Is dentist a doctor?
Oh, we're
Don't they
gonna
have the highest rate of depression?
Oh,
Dentist?
Yeah.
wait, that's really
Wait,
sad.
why? Because they have
That's
to look
what I
at
read.
mouths all day?
I think so. That's what I heard.
Dang. Okay. So, software engineer,
Yeah.
doctor.
Doctor.
Lawyer. What do you think about
I
that?
feel like they're very stressed out. Doctors are too, but they have a good heart. Lawyers, you can't promise you have a good heart.
I don't think not all doctors have a good heart, to be honest.
Oh.
I mean, you can say that about any profession.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
Trainer, gym trainer. That's in their profile.
Probably not. I like the trainers, like an attractive trainer, so that I work harder. Like I work out harder when I'm with an attractive
For
trainer.
another man.
Yes.
so that's the looking for long-term relationship, open to short. Yeah, you train me for like 6 months.
The
I'm
trainer's
gonna
a
move on.
short-term relationship, getting you ready for your
Yeah.
next man.
For the next man, for the software engineer or doctor or lawyer
Yeah.
or consultant.
That poor trainer.
She's gonna have a hot girl summer.
I'm having feral girls.
Feral girl
A feral
summer.
girl summer. Even better.
Isn't Pharaoh like that animal? Like that's long.
That's a ferret.
That's a ferret. You're right. Your English isn't that good.
God damn. I'm gonna call you a fair girl summer.
Ferret girl.
Feral girl summer.
No, I'm a green flag, so I'm clean girl summer.
I don't know. After this episode, that green's turning a little dark red.
What is your intention? Long term, short term, short term, or long
Open
term?
to short term.
I think her
Short-term,
intention is
open long
to
term?
retire by 30.
That is my intention. But also, I think I'm looking for long term. But I'm open to new experiences if it seems like it's worth it.
There's no long term looking for short term.
Open to short.
No. I'm looking for long term. That's it. Period.
But open to short term.
No, I don't think I'd engage with the guy if I don't see long term potential. Then he becomes a friend.
I feel like this podcast would end when Cherise becomes in a relationship.
Yeah, we got no more content.
No. Or Winson can really
Yeah, our
make
next
your
target.
Time to
hinge.
step it up, Winson.
I think we should call him out for all his
For
matches.
what?
Oh.
Do guys care about what a girl does for
I don't
work?
care about profession.
What if they're
actually.
students?
Like undergrad.
Yeah.
Wait, I feel like that's fine for him.
But like,
But like, I don't know if I would engage in that.
yeah, like,
It's like,
Long term, like situation.
I feel like post grad versus undergrad is very different.
like if I'm working, I would at least want them to be able to support themselves.
But what if they don't need any support? They're like totally fine on their own. They don't need to buy much stuff.
Good.
They don't need you to buy them stuff.
Great.
But the thing is, I think most girls, like, they can support themselves, but it's more about they want a guy that will treat them well. So then the
bare
guy
minimum.
has to also, like, buy gifts,
I
even
think-
if the girl can support herself.
I think my love language of like giving, like how I show my love is like gifting, like giving. So like buying food or like
So you need to
treating
be
them.
making money.
I need to be making money.
Honestly, in New York, we all have to be making money.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
You want to survive.
I wouldn't mind if it's a student, but like as long as they're very passionate about whatever they do,
What if they're an
Yeah.
art student?
That's still
they can be
passion.
passionate about that.
Like they graduate, no income, passion projects.
That's fine.
That's fine.
As long as like they love what they do,
Dude, those
but it has to be like truly.
those are the people that like the celebrities and billionaires end up marrying. Because like you
Because they have the money.
You have everything already. You want someone that like brings something interesting to your life.
That's true.
Some artist or
That's
a musician or something. Someone who plays the piano.
I personally think I can't. At the moment.
'Cause the more practical side of you
I'm
wants
going
like
to a different field.
dual income.
At the moment.
I'm going into the arts.
Me too. I'm gonna do my Bob Ross videos.
That's how you snag the freaking rich people.
That's true.
No, get your sommelier license.
Oh,
Instantly.
Cherise, that's a good idea.
Instantly.
My what
So,
license?
some of what?
Sommelier.
Wine sommelier.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh no, I heard that's like
sommelier.
it's very
Sommelier.
competitive.
I heard the exam is very tough.
It's like the hardest exam in the world, the
When I
master
was-
sommelier exam.
See, even the name sounds very.
Wait, say that again, but like very clear and crisp.
Sommelier.
Sure you say it.
Now there's too much attention.
When I was working at a wealth management firm, like one of our client that wasn't doing anything was doing that, and it's like really expensive too.
You
Because
get
you
to
need
taste
to
wine all day.
Yeah, you need to literally like
You
be able to
invest
depict
in wine.
every single thing.
You need to have self control.
Oh, then I'm already out of that running.
No self control. Is that your red flag? What is your red flag? Cherise?
Ooh, what's everyone's red flag?
Let's go
Oh.
through. Yeah.
I think I already exposed myself so much. in this podcast.
much.
I'm too on time for dates.
Yeah, I think I care too much.
I'm a perfectionist. No.
I work too hard.
I
This
don't
is
work
this
that
is
hard.
like the what is your weakness question in an interview. It's like
It's like, oh yeah, this is my weakness, but like, this is how I can make it better.
I can't say no.
All right, if
I
we're
think
on
the
a
girl I've
spectrum
been-
of introversion and extroversion, put yourself on the spectrum.
From 1 to 10.
10
being the extrovert.
Extrovert? being
Extrovert?
10.
10 is introvert, or
10 is extrovert.
I'm 10.
I feel like I'm like
You're an extrovert for sure.
He is definitely
This
extrovert.
man.
This man's always out.
Do you, at the end of the day, do you need time to yourself? Or you kind of just like thrive on being with people all the time?
I feel like
This is good.
I
This
can
is
be like
good. Hold on.
with people. We're
right.
back in. We're back.
We're
with
rolling,
the-
we're rolling. Wait,
We're rolling.
cheers first, and then we'll
hey,
roll.
cheers.
I don't even have a shot.
Do you guys want more
Oh,
Kit
here,
Kat?
here,
You
here.
guys all.
cheers.
Wait for
Whoa,
Winson.
I was like, hold up.
Can't wait for the Maknae.
I think we need like straight up shot.
Cheers.
Dan is like, this is not strong enough.
The question was on a spectrum of like extroversion and introversion from 0 to or from 1 to 10. 1 being most introvert, 10 being most extrovert. Where do you put yourself?
So at the end of the day, do you feel like you need time to yourself, or you're literally okay hanging out with people 24/7?
If that's the, if you include that component to it, then I would say I'm a 9. But for the most part, I feel like I can have like months and months on of like just extrovert, like hanging out with people all the time, and then maybe 1 like week to myself.
I see.
You gotta realize
that's like my recharge.
he lives with 3 different people.
That's true.
So
You feel like you have to be like on all the time?
No,
Living with
I
3
mean I
people.
feel like I'm comfortable because like they're my friends too, so it's like I'm comfortable just being myself and like
Yeah.
just being kind of hold in sometimes.
Yeah.
But then when I'm out of the apartment, I'm just extrovert as heck.
I feel like you know a lot of people here too, or like that always visits as well.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's just like a lot of like family members and stuff too, and also just like family friends from my past lives and,
Yeah.
and friends from past events. That I feel like New York is a good place where people who visit the U.S. if they're not like in the U.S. if they're international, like they would want to stop by New York
Yeah,
because like we want to check it out, and then I'm here to like show them around and stuff.
That's true.
So
people come visit New York, and I think that's how I mainly made friends in the beginning, because like they would come visit and they would know people in New York, and I would like befriend them as well.
Cherise, girlie, I'm eyeing your drink right now.
So then, where are you on the spectrum?
yeah, where are you on 1 to 10?
No,
Me?
no,
I
for
think-
you.
I think in 2022 I was around like 8, and then right now I think it's like around like 5. Like I would say like I'm extrovert introvert. I think like I don't feel drained when I'm like with group of people. Like I love the events like May's birthday. So
I would
5
give
or
you.
6.
I would give you a 5 too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right now.
But what if you didn't know anyone? Because that's like a skill. I feel like talking to like random people
Depends on how many
as opposed
drinks.
to like being with your friends all the time.
It really depends on how many drinks I had that night. Honestly, when I met Winson, like I was pretty drunk.
I think for me it depends on how many people like there are my friends. It's like if I have a good comfortable amount of people that I know that I would just like hang out with them and talk with them. But if I don't really know anyone, if I know one person, I would like go and talk to other people.
Yeah.
Just to meet more people, so that, you know, I want to come out of an event if I don't know anyone, like with like a group of people that I know.
Yeah.
I was honestly a little concerned when I went to May's dinner thing because I ended up sitting at the opposite table of like who I knew, and then it was like me and Cherise, but Cherise was also like a little away. But it was nice because I ended up meeting new people. So how about you guys, Cherise? 10?
I actually lean more towards 7, I think.
Really?
7,
Yeah.
really?
Because I need time to myself still, but when I am in a room full of strangers, I can still like navigate and make friends. So I think I'm like a 7.
Richard, what about you?
I feel like I'm really good at like being by myself with a bunch of strangers. Like I wouldn't mind going to like a wedding by myself, but it's like a skill that I've learned over time. I was, when I was younger, very introverted, I would say. And all my social skills like developed over time because I was like constantly like learning about like what to do and say.
Yeah.
So I would say maybe like a 7
Wait.
as well.
So when we were talking about extrovert and introvert, do you guys like define? How do you guys define it? Because in my perspective, like extrovert is like when you're with a group of crowd, like that's when you're more energized and like when you're feeling more like yourself.
Yeah.
Versus like introvert is like you need that alone time to like regain your energy.
Like you're like feel like yourself more or something, like
like if you're drained, like if
Like
you
you're
feel
more
drained.
comfortable around people.
I'm not
versus
sure
yourself.
comfortable.
I feel like I understand your definition. It's like it's more like how your energy level, right?
Yeah.
It's like because like for me, I know I'm super extroverted because like when I'm with people,
Yeah.
I get hella energy. So it's like I feel like I'm like, you ever play Pokemon? You know, like the move Giga Drain.
No.
Giga Drain.
I'm sorry.
Or like it starts with like leech life and then there's like absorb or something and there's like it's like the one where like leech the HP from people.
Leash?
Oh, okay. So you're
I like-
leeching the energy from your friends.
That's how I feel most of the times. I feel like I like
You're
Giga- I
leeching
Giga
energy
Drain.
from us right now.
Oh, God.
Yeah, like
I feel so drained. I feel so Giga
tired.
drained right now.
Like I feel like at the end of
I'm
the
Giga
day,
drained.
You're draining from energy from Cherise.
I feel like at the end of the day, like if I'm in a group, like I would be the one that comes out of that night with like the most
Very
energy.
happy. Well, what happened in the picture that you fall asleep next to me?
That's a different story. Okay, that's a different story. I was the most energized throughout the day. I feel like.
If you're truly like introverted, then you won't enjoy New York. I don't think. Do you guys agree?
But New York can
I don't
also feel really
know.
lonely.
That's true.
I remember
mean-
when I first moved to the city and lived by myself, I was always like very comfortable being alone.
Yeah.
But also like you're always seeing people around you like doing
Things.
all the time.
Yeah.
You're walking home and you see all the restaurants filled with like groups of people, and I'm like, should I be doing something right now? Like I'm trying to go home and chill, but like I feel like I need to be doing something.
I think there's a little bit of everything for everybody. So even
Yeah.
if you're an introvert, like there's still activities for you to do. You know, painting, dancing. You can go do those by yourself.
That's true.
But you probably don't see that or recognize that because
Yeah.
you're so extroverted doing all the extrovert stuff.
Yeah.
What's the extrovert stuff?
Do you see someone by themselves and you're like, I feel bad for them?
No, not really. I feel like I'm by myself sometimes. I take a walk by myself and things like that.
You said walk by yourself?
Yeah, like to gantry and stuff like that with Oreo.
Does everyone in New York walk
You're
by
walking your
themselves?
dog.
Walking your dog?
I'm doing things by myself. I really hope someone don't look at me and be like, oh, I feel bad for him.
Wait, do you eat alone though sometimes?
I think I like tried that when I first came to New York. When I'm going out with a friend, right, to a dinner place or something like that, I'm never like going to a place that I truly want to go and try the food. I'm just there to socialize. I'm not there to like try the food. But like if there's like a restaurant that I really wanted to go to, I would have gone by myself.
Quinn, where are you on the scale of 1 to 10?
You didn't
Oh,
answer?
no, I didn't answer.
Oh, I completely missed her. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I feel like I'm a mix. Is that called like ambivert?
Ambivert.
Yeah, like a 5.
Is that
Like a 5?
Oh, okay. I guess I don't know. I feel like then when I was younger, I was more of like an extrovert. I was always like very down to literally hang out with people 24/7. But as I get older, I'm like I need time to myself. But I think in a like social setting, I don't really have a problem talking to people, and I do like thrive off their energy too. But at the
Giga
end of
drain
the day-
them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Winson.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty late. It's already like 11 p.m. and it's Monday night, so I think all of us are tired. But thank you guys. If you guys were watching till here, you guys are the real ones. Follow us on YouTube. Not follow us. What do you do on YouTube? Subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. Smash what?
Smash the like button.
No, smash the like button.
Leave your questions in the comment.
Question in the comment. Whatever Winson said throughout the podcast.
Yeah.
TikTok, Instagram, and we're gonna be on the Spotify. So check us out everywhere you guys can.
Comment down below where you think Cherise should go on for her first date.
Do you get to decide that?
I want the guy to decide because I like a guy.
Never mind. Where should the guy take her on her first date?
We'll have a multiple choice option. We'll see 5 different guys what they offer, and we'll choose.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're getting so materialistic.
So we're doing this like every episode. Like Cherise is not gonna go on a date until like 5 months out.
Honestly, you guys take up so much of my time. I have not gone on a date.
Is that a complaint?
Like January. It's not a complaint. I'm actually very happy.
She's like, you guys should be
single.
honored.
Yeah, I'd rather be with you guys than with a stranger on a date.
Would you ever go on a
I mean,
date?
she's not ready to date.
Oh! I'm ready for my Hamptons house.
Would you let us follow you when you're on a date?
Yeah, actually come to the location.
Wait.
I would actually be okay with that.
Not okay with that.
Undercover watching Cherise.
Yeah, and we can just be strangers for a little bit.
Bring the
date.
podcasting equipment.
There's a
Coming live from Cherise's aid.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
I love you.
What an ending. Bye.
Bye. Brew some tea, guys.